What's going on, everybody on YouTube? Steve here, Rake and Profit, rakeandprofit.com. I'm here with my good friends Jason and Karen Spencer.
What's
Hi,
up?
guys.
Thrifty Flamingo on YouTube. We just finished. Today we launched our 6th video in our free Poshmark selling workshop. How you guys feeling about that?
Feeling awesome. Those videos
Really
came out
good.
great. If you haven't gotten a chance to check them out yet, definitely be sure to check those videos out. They are just awesome.
It was a lot of fun. We covered, well, day number 1, we covered your complete Poshmark house tour. So we walked through their entire house, showing inventory, shipping, photography. What else did we cover in that video?
Then we went into depth more on each individual topic. You know, we showed you photography. We talked about top brands that like sell and items that sell. Showed you our inventory system.
It was cool seeing it from, like, you know, I was there filming it. I don't know if, I think I told you guys, but I was there filming it. So, like, I learned so much.
Creeping around with a camera.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, though. I learned a lot. And
we had a lot of fun, too. That was a great day, man.
One of the big things that I want to share with you guys who are watching, because I know a lot of you folks are selling on eBay, is you've got to get over to Poshmark, right? Even if you just cross-post your items.
Cross-post,
because there's a whole entire new audience that's hanging out over at Poshmark, and they want to spend money. And they're actually willing to spend more money because of that perceived value that we were talking about the other day.
Yeah, about 20 to 30% more profit on Poshmark as opposed to eBay. We both cross post our items from eBay to Poshmark, so it's like double exposure. Really, it just gets your product out to as many people as possible.
But our prices are different.
Prices are totally different.
What comps will tell you, even the higher end comps for the exact same item on both sites.
For instance, we have a pair of Louboutins on Poshmark right now, going for about $390.
Yep, they're listed.
eBay, they're listed for $289, and that's what the comps were showing. So it's a huge
That's a big difference.
Yeah.
That's a big difference. So
cool.
Hopefully I get the top price.
So we got a bunch of people in the comments. I want to shout some people out. We got 44 people watching live right now. So come on in, everybody. We got Flippin' Picker in the house. What's going on, Flippin'? We got Jersey Rosebud. Hello. Clearing clutter for clarity. Say that to Jay. I want to hear Jay say that 5 times in a row.
Clearing clutter for clarity. Clearing clutter for clarity. Clearing clutter for clarity. Clearing clutter for clarity. Clearing clutter for clarity.
Wow, he's actually really good. I don't even think I can say that 3 times in a row.
No.
Holy mackerel. Okay, never mind. Nelson Hernandez saying, "What is up from North Carolina?" Hey, we got Callie's World. Do you know Ryan Roots?
Yes, we do.
Riley Roots. So she works for them. She has a YouTube channel, and she's actually, I want to give her a virtual high five because she's on a mission to transform her health and everything.
Awesome.
And I know that she was looking to quit smoking and getting on a new health regimen. And I've been there before. Like,
we're on that same mission right now. So we're working on that.
2 years. I have an app. I have an app on my phone that will help us quit smoking, and I looked at it. I haven't looked at it in so long. Actually, Quit Smoke. Like Quit Smoke, and you
cool.
Anytime you had a craving, you would put it in, and it would kind of track your cravings.
Awesome.
2 years.
That's cool. Yeah, I quit.
You can do it.
I quit 2011. I wrote on my wall when I was living in my parents' house. I wrote it was like 3 a.m, and I wrote July 11th, 2011. I circled it and I threw my cigarettes out, and I never smoked again. But congratulations, Callie. Callie's World. We got Gina, Volvo in the house, Tiffany, Ananya, Olivia, Organically, Hannah, Mimi, JR, Erica. We have Nicole Culetti.
Hey, Nicole, what's up?
She's about probably 15 or 20 minutes away in Glastonbury. So good to see you, Nicole. But we're going to be talking about $100 a day selling on Poshmark. These guys, I asked them, I said, how much are you making? They say sometimes it's 100, sometimes it's a couple hundred. I know you've had days where you've done like 500.
500, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But in general, we want to talk about how you can make $100 a day selling on Poshmark. So hopefully the free workshop was able to help you guys out with that. If you guys are looking for a little bit more and you want that extra help in that hand, they did release a course called Poshing for Profits.
Poshing for Profits, baby.
Yeah. So if you check the link down below, you can actually get the course. Plus, I'm throwing in a bunch of bonuses for you guys if you want to grab that. But it's like 35 plus videos, private Facebook group, all these different bonuses.
Bunch of bonuses, yeah. Men's brands, women's brands, denim brands. These all that sell well on Poshmark. We got Poshmark cleaning hacks and tips and tricks for getting your shoes and different.
It's really good.
Clean. Yeah,
it's a great looking course. So definitely go check that out. Link in the description. But yeah, we're here to answer questions, talk about Poshmark. So if you guys have any Poshmark questions, ask down below. But while the questions come in, let me start with Karen. What's the key to getting to $100 a day on Poshmark in sales? What stands out to you when you progress to $100 a day in your guys' businesses?
Consistency with sourcing and listing. If you're not consistent with those things and you're just doing, listing here and there, sure, you're still going to get sales. They're not going to be as consistent. You have to list every day. And so you need enough product to list every day. You don't need to list crazy amounts either. And I know this isn't just for Poshmark. This is like multiple platforms. Everyone's going to tell you list. This is not new news to you. A minimum of 3 items a day. I like 5.
5 is good. Yeah.
Is like
why 5? Is just a magical number?
I don't know. It's my magical number.
It's her magical number. I mean,
it works
5,
for
what's
me.
That's not a lot of products.
No.
You hear people on eBay, they have to list 20, 30 a day, or back, I used to try to hit at least 10 a day.
Usually this is also maintenance too, like if you're trying to grow, if you're trying to grow your closet and get your numbers up, sure, list as much as possible. But when we're talking about like steady daily sales, once you have a pretty plentiful closet in the hundreds, at least 5 a day. Is one of the keys as well to get to $100 a day on Poshmark to get your closet up to 100 items or 200 items? What number should people be shooting for until they can get to that maintenance mode of then maintaining with a 5 items listed a day? So there's an entire group of people that try to figure out the analytics of Poshmark. I'm sure, yeah. And there's certain numbers that people do start seeing a lot of return, like certain benchmarks. Some when you're brand new, you're going to get a push in algorithm because they're like, hey, we want you to sell, so you keep
get you excited.
Yeah, exactly. You're going to have a lot of sales in the beginning, no matter how much you're really listing, because they want to get your feet wet. The algorithm is going to favor you. Also, once you hit the 100, the 250, the 500. And more towards 1,000 items, there's
different
that's
increments,
not proven, but there's people that can attest that when I went below 500, it started slowing down.
Really?
Yeah, but not crazy. They're still making sales every day. So I need to keep my closet at a certain level, or I will start seeing a little dip in sales. So this is where I'm talking about maintenance, just listing 5 items a day, minimum 3, and that's really
everyone has time to list 3 items.
Yeah,
we're actually in a growing stage right now too. Mm-hmm. We're trying to grow our closet specifically. We're trying to grow both of our closets, but we're trying to expand so that we can double our income right now. So we're working on pushing towards that 1,000 item goal towards the end of the summer, hopefully.
Because I've had this problem that's not a problem. And I know Nicole knows what I'm talking about. It's a problem that's not really a problem. I have a high sell-through rate. So once I have about 280 items in my closet. That's not a lot. It's still enough. Yeah. But once I hit the 250 mark, I will list 5 items and sell 3. So I'm only up 2. So it's a very slow growth once I hit 250. And I've had this issue for a while, and I'm not complaining that I'm getting daily sales. But we've been just trying to source more higher end things that are a little bit slower movers. We did just come into an estate sale that we got a lot of high end, couture fashion. We got Fendi, we got Gucci and Prada, stuff that is going to sell, but it's not going to flip the moment you list it because it's more money invested. So that's going to help me grow my closet and the numbers. And it has. I've started really building it up. But I can't complain that I have a high sell-through rate. Mm-hmm. I used to really really get focused on that number so bad. And I see all these other sellers have 500 items, 1,000 items. I'm like, how do you get that high without having to ship 50 packages every day?
Right.
How are you balancing that?
Yeah, we're actually moving towards buying in bulk right now too. So we're going to start bulk buys.
Talk a little bit about that. What does that mean, bulk buys?
Bulk buys is closeouts, stuff like that. Just different items where you can buy a whole bunch of stuff at once for one low price, like $3 an item, something like that. So you spend $300 on a bulk buy, and you're coming home with 100.
So is that similar retail arbitrage, or are you looking specifically for closeouts, or how do you even get started in bulk buys?
It could be anything from like a consignment store trying to like whittle down their inventory, anything like that. People that have just taken on too much inventory. Because we have been doing so much like piece per piece per piece, going out and sourcing, coming home with like, because you never know what you're going to find when you go to the thrift store.
Yeah, we'll come home with like 50, 60 items, but
But when you have a higher sell-through rate, that might last me a week, and then I'm in the same position the week after. So I don't have a dead pile. I know a lot of you guys are like, oh, that's great. My dead pile isn't really a dead pile. My dead pile is like, that's tomorrow. That's going to be tomorrow. Or like I had to plan out my week when I only have X amount of inventory coming in. So we need to start bringing in more bulk and in order to grow our closet and kind of even out the sell-through rate.
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah. Very cool. We got a bunch of different comments coming in, so let's go through and answer some questions.
Let's do it.
We've got a question from Liz Brown. What's up, Liz? Good to see you in the comments.
Hey, Liz.
Liz is asking, question, different prices on eBay and Poshmark. Do you use different names on each platform?
Okay, so like usernames, I'm thinking you're meaning usernames. We do. The Thrifty Flamingo is just my registered business name. On Poshmark, I didn't really want the word thrifty or thrift. It has like a bad stigma to it. So I'm Pink Flamingo BTQ. It's still my flamingos that I love so much. So they're not the exact same.
Yeah.
But it is still, we're still the same company. I know a lot of people that do cross post just kind of use the same name throughout, which is fine. I would have done it if I thought that Poshmark would have been a proper location for the word thrifty. I just think that I mean it as in being frugal, being like finding things cheaply. I'm getting a good deal. And also that we go thrifting for things. But I know that word thrift has a bad stigma to it. And a lot on eBay, it's kind of given.
Yeah.
People know where
they're buying secondhand on eBay.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, Poshmark is a secondhand store shop as well, but it's just
some people don't know. Some
people want to get as much value out of those items as you can, and sometimes stuff like thrifty and that kind of those kind of words kind of devalue the items just a little bit.
And you're like, how are you selling it for this much when I know you got it for so cheap? And it's like, I don't want to even think that anyone think that way, So our names are similar on both platforms, but they're not the exact same.
Okay, and the pricing for
Oh, the pricing. So yeah, Poshmark, we do charge more for even like
30% more typically,
about
right?
20 to 30%.
Yeah, 20 to 30%. Yeah.
And that's what a lot of eBay sellers don't realize. It's like a lot of people who they'll stay on eBay, but they won't go to Amazon when the fees might be higher, but you get so much more on Amazon.
Yeah.
But the thing with Poshmark, the fees are a little bit more, aren't they?
The fees are more. So
but the difference is big enough where it covers it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
So eBay, the fees are cheaper, but you're either paying a store fee, so you have X amount of free listings, or you're paying insertion fees per listing. On Poshmark, it is completely free to download the app, create an account, list as many items as you want. If you want to list 10 things, fine. You want to list 1,000 things, it's completely free. The only time they will charge you is if your item sells, and it's 20%. So where kind of eBay can kind of nickel and dime you to death, especially if you're not a store.
Right.
It does even out, and then you do charge a little bit more for like the exact same item, and so it's worth it, and it's so easy that way. You don't have to worry about like, oh,
perfect,
do I have that many listings left? Like, what's my like quota for the month? Is am I close to it? Like, you don't have to look at any of that stuff. You can just list.
Awesome. Cool. Bunch more questions coming in. First and foremost, we have 78 people watching live.
What's up, everyone?
What I need you to do right now is go and smash that like button
now. Baby.
Let's hit that thumbs up. Let's show some love. And you want to know what? If we hit 100 likes, I'm going to give away something really, really cool.
You heard it here first.
I'm going to give away something really cool, and it's going to be cash money. Okay? Cash money. So hit 25 likes, and I will tell you guys.
Hit
100 likes. Yeah.
I'll tell you what. You
can't win,
we'll up the ante. You hit 150 likes, we'll throw some on our course.
Oh, 150 likes. Throw the course.
You guys want a free course? 150 likes.
150 likes. I'm throwing cash out there. Okay, I'm throwing. If we had 150 likes, if we had 100 likes, I'm gonna give away $25. If we had 150 likes, I'm giving away $50 plus they're matching with a course. So, and if you do want to check out their program, it's down below. Passion for Profits. We're having a launch party today.
Big party today.
We've been working on this course for about what?
2-3 months right now.
7,
right?
8 weeks. Yeah, 7, 8
months,
weeks.
Yeah.
So it's been an amazing process, and we're like so excited because we know that this information is going to change lives. Because these guys, they were broke. They were living at home with their parents in some crazy basement you were telling me about. And Poshmark literally allowed them to be able to quit their jobs. You were bartending. I
was in sales,
and you were able to buy you're renting your
first home. Yeah.
Got your own place. You're running your business, freedom, all that cool stuff. So I mean, if you guys are on eBay right now, if you get one thing out of this, just start looking into Poshmark. You don't have to get the course, but start looking into it. Start experimenting with it. Start cross-promoting your items because there's money out there to be
Who doesn't want to make more?
Right.
You know, you can take your exact same
people just don't know, though. People don't know.
Yeah.
That was like me. You know how much money I lost by not moving to Amazon earlier? Literally thousands of dollars.
I mean, I actually got that comment today from one of the people who was checking out our course. Yeah. He was saying, "Hey, look, why do I need this course? I make $200 to $300 on eBay." I said to him, $200 to $300 is great, but how would you like to make $400 to $700 a day selling on both eBay and Poshmark? And it's possible with Poshmark. It really does.
Now, you can't sell everything on Poshmark like eBay. Poshmark is
clothing only,
sectored off to clothing, accessories.
Yeah.
So like belts, hats, right?
Belts, hats, anything you can wear.
Scarves,
watches, jewelry, yeah.
Makeup
if it's new.
New makeup. Yeah, anything you can like adorn your body with, pretty much. You can sell it on Poshmark for men, women, and kids. So you know, if you are selling on eBay and you're not just selling clothes, cross post your clothes. I mean, it's not. You could take the exact same listing. You could copy and
like
paste.
I said, people just don't know.
They
don't know that it's you know, it's just money sitting out there because it's a different audience. You might be thinking to yourself, well, eBay's a lot bigger. But it's a different audience.
It is.
People going to Poshmark are looking specifically for clothing. So I mean, it will be a smaller audience there, but it's targeted. So it really does generate more sales because of that. It's a targeted audience. They know exactly what they're looking for. If you have the right item, you're going to sell it.
Got a question coming in from Yael Shababo. How to calculate my price so it's not going to look too expensive with the shipping to the customer?
On Poshmark?
On Poshmark?
I'm not sure because I thought
Poshmark the shipping is included. Yeah.
Well, okay. So Poshmark has a flat rate shipping, $6.95. $6.49. I said it wrong. $6.49, and it's up to £5. So they can get multiple items from one seller for the same price. The buyer always pays that shipping.
Right.
You don't have to pay it. You don't have to like figure out what box. It's very simple.
You don't have to weigh stuff. It's just throw it in a box,
Poshmark,
and you can use pretty much any box too, right?
So when you can also make offers to these people, you know, if they've liked an item or if they have bundled it, you can send them an offer and eat part of the shipping out of your profits if you wish to. Because I know eBay, a lot of people do free shipping.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, free shipping. And now free shipping's taking over. And the people that charge shipping, we charge shipping. We look like the bad guys in the matter, you know. But, you know, Poshmark, that is their shipping. So, you know, you can still price higher than you can on eBay because you either pay for shipping or you don't, and then you don't get your item. Like, it is what it is.
Yep.
Awesome. More comments coming in, so I'm gonna just keep throwing these at you guys. Hey, if you guys have questions, ask a question down below. We're with two folks right now, Jason and Karen Spencer from the Thrifty Flamingo YouTube channel. They're full-time Poshmark resellers. So if you're looking to learn about Poshmark, grow your income streams, build a business on Poshmark, or expand out from eBay, Amazon, you are in the right place. But ask your questions below. Got another question coming in from Olivia Cornelius. Good to see you, Olivia.
Hi, Olivia.
Olivia is asking, when selling shoes on Poshmark, are shoe boxes needed?
Shoe boxes are not needed. No, they are not needed. I have sold more shoes without the box than I have with the box. It's kind of a bonus if you have the box. I'm selling the Louboutins.
Does it change the price of the shoes though with a box?
I don't think so. You know, occasionally I'll have someone say, do you have the box? And that's only when it's like a higher end shoe. But I think that's more for storage.
Yeah.
or whatever. And I say no, but it will come prepared in a box. I have shipped shoes in another shoes box too, if they're really like, I need a box for it. And I tell them like, I don't have the box for it, but if you want, I can ship it in a box, you know, because I wear shoes, so I'll have a box. You know me, I kind of have a little bit of a box hoarding problem.
You do hoard boxes.
You got a lot of boxes at your house.
A lot of boxes. I have more boxes in the trunk right now too. So she just found a whole other hoard of boxes. So slowly taking over.
In this lifestyle of like, you know, taking something used and giving it a new life. Yeah. Like, the same thing goes for the boxes.
Can I ask you a question about a box? My friend was asking me, do you have to, because you know how on Poshmark, you could ship in any box and it's like the same price.
Yep.
Does it have to be a certain size, the box?
I believe it can't be like humongous. I mean, that's not,
so there's probably like, some type of rule.
Yeah, I believe it's like 70 inches.
Does it have to be USPS branded?
It does not.
Nope. Really?
We have shipped in Amazon boxes with that smiley face. Try to tape over it a little bit, you know. We've shipped in like
we found boxes at Costco. We shipped in.
We shipped in supermarkets have boxes.
Yeah, I think a peanuts box, right? Planters peanuts, yeah.
And it fit like
that's awesome.
So you can ship in anything.
Question from Kelly B3. What's up, Kelly? Good to see
Kelly.
you here.
Hi.
Kelly's asking, what's up with having to follow everyone and like their stuff? That is confusing me. Some people say that you have to have lots of followers in order to be successful.
Go for it.
She started realizing that daily sales come between around 27 to 35,000 followers.
I started seeing.
So she started seeing them, and it's very common with that. So I mean, you do want to follow as many people as possible. It's going to increase your audience. It's going to increase the amount of people that see your clothing when you share your clothing.
Media.
It's really easy to get followers. We do about maybe 1 to 2 hours a night. We get about 1,000 followers a week. I get about 1,000 followers a week. I'll just share people's go into a party and just start sharing people's items, and they'll start sharing mine back, and then they'll look through my closet and click on the follow button and they'll follow me. So it's not that complicated to get followers. It can be done, and the more followers you have, the more.
Do you share this in your course? Like, what do you?
Yes.
So, like, what does the course share?
We talk in depth about like sharing to parties, like when to share, what to share to parties, who to share to, like what sharing is. Poshmark is a form of social media. It's not just like eBay where you list it and completely forget it. If you hit good to canceled, you might even forget you have that thing listed until it sells. You know, on Poshmark, you're very engaged with your own items. Yeah. You're sharing your own items. You don't forget that you have something in your Poshmark closet because you're actively sharing it. You're sharing other people's items. So it's very similar the way the closet names are set up with the to on Instagram or to Twitter. You know, it's very similar in like how they've formatted it.
Yep.
So that's just the social media aspect. And I get that can be a little confusing to people because they're just used to making a listing and letting it kind of sit or sell.
If you use it right, you can actually generate sales from it. So it's not like eBay where you have to wait for somebody to stumble across your item and then make an offer and actively search it. You can generate sales from sharing your items, from dropping prices and sending out an offer to your likers. There's a whole bunch of ways to generate a sale on Poshmark. So you can create your own destiny.
Think about it like this. Who here has ever been wanting to buy some clothes and they go to the mall? They don't know what they want to buy. They're window shopping. They know they're in the market for a new outfit, but they don't know what. And they don't know it until they actually see it. And that's what Poshmark is. They're just in the app, they're in the party room, maybe they're in their feed, and you share your item, and that item goes, aha, that's awesome. That's my size. It's like it's very easy to get like window shoppers.
Yeah.
Because you put your item right in front of their face.
I found a shirt the other day that I bought off of Poshmark that just popped up in the party, and I bought it. And just because I love the shirt, it was my size. So I didn't go on Poshmark looking for something to buy, but
you wouldn't have either. It was a very specific shirt he didn't know existed. It was like one of his very graphic tees.
Retro Super Mario Brothers T-shirt.
Yeah, looks just like the Mario Brothers one. Yep, and like who would have gone into a search engine and typed in Super Mario Brothers? Right. Like he probably would never have searched that.
I would never have found it, but I found it.
Yeah,
on Poshmark.
Cool. We got a question from Sammy and Sophie Rodriguez. What's up, guys?
What's up?
Hi.
Hello, guys. I'm a new seller at Poshmark. I see people like my closet, but I can't get a sale. What can you suggest I do? Thank you for your help.
Okay, so actively share, like what we were just talking about. You need to engage with the people that are following you. You also should be more participating in following people, especially when you're new to Poshmark. You need to actively be following people as well. Follow Posh ambassadors, follow new. This is all in the course. But follow a wide variety.
And that's going to generate followers for you. So if you follow them, they're most likely going to follow you back. So you're going to grow your following that way too.
And the more followers you have and the more people you're following, the more people are going to see your items. Also, go back to the very first thing we talked about, consistently be listing and growing your closet. If you just started and you only have a handful of items in your closet, you know, it's not enough variety for someone to possibly find that one thing. It could still happen, but the more items you have for people to choose between increases your chances for a sale. So keep building your closet. Keep listing and keep networking.
The other thing you might want to do too is reevaluate your pricing and pictures. If your pictures are a little bit weaker than subpar, then you might want to reshoot your cover shots because you got to earn that click and you want to reevaluate the price. Definitely do comps on Poshmark. We talk about that in the course as well, how to do a comp. So you want to do the comps, make sure you're valuing your product right and you're not overpricing or underpricing because both of those are going to not generate sales for you.
Exactly.
We have Ivana La Crusette asking, when do you see a major uptick in sales? Approximately how many followers, times a day sharing, how many items listed, etc. So I know we've kind of been touching a little bit about
we've kind of talked about a bunch of that.
Is there so you talked about followers, was that around
27 to 35,000 you're going to see a daily sales or close to daily sales?
Is it hard to, because that seems like a lot of followers.
No, I mean, I've been on Poshmark since October. I have about 27,000 followers right now.
So it hasn't even
been it's only been 4.
So they come pretty quick.
They come quick.
Especially if you make ambassador status, which is kind of like you did all this stuff and your Poshmark promotes you to new users. So you get like kind of like an instant followers,
influx of followers
whenever they meet your size profile. We go into depth in that in the course. But yeah, once you become an ambassador, you do see like a influx of followers steadily throughout the day and days where you're not actively making that happen. It's not because, okay, I shared that person's item. It's because, hey, they just joined and Poshmark said, hey, you're following this person.
And we're not saying that you're not going to get sales if you don't have 27 to 35,000 followers. You're still going to get sales. You're just going to get steadier sales when you hit that number. So just keep doing what you're doing. Make sure your pictures are good. Make sure your prices are right. Make sure you're sharing and you're going to get sales regardless of how many followers you have. It's just going to be a lot easier when you hit that target
And that's why it's great if you're already on eBay or on other sites. You know, if you're already selling on other sites and then you get a handful of Poshmark sales a week, those are sales that you didn't have on the other site. That's more money in your pocket. So then it comes to the point where you do get 27, 30,000, 35,000 followers, and that 1-2 sales a week turns into 4, 5, 6, 7 daily sales. You know, it'll just start snowballing after that.
Right.
And you're just going to slowly start seeing your money get a lot more.
And you're going to grow that money.
And how is that a bad thing? You know, even if it is a little sluggish in the beginning.
Well, it's a bad thing if you don't like money.
Yeah, it's a bad thing. Who doesn't like the money?
I think one of the things that we need to learn is it takes a little time to get it going.
It does.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It took time with your eBay.
It takes time with eBay. Some people don't remember that, though. You know, especially if you've been doing eBay for years.
Yeah.
Who remembers the beginning days?
Right.
If you're fresh to eBay or fresh to another site, you're still kind of in that zone and you're like, oh, I remember I was struggling a bit, you know, but some people that are like veterans and have been doing it for so long, they don't remember the struggle.
I can definitely remember a time on eBay when we didn't have things clicked yet, when we were still building eBay. And now our eBay sales are pretty steady. So it takes some time, like anything, like any avenue of reselling, you got to put the time in.
We cross-post all the clothes on eBay, but our eBay is mostly also for hard goods. You saw our big rack of, we like to sell toys.
I love video games, Guitar Heroes, and all that stuff. Yeah.
And I think his Contra shirt the other day and his Mario shirt, it kind of shows people that we like video games a little bit, you know, so we kind of sell what we like, and that helps too. You know, that definitely helps.
Hey, check out this comment. This is a really cool comment from Paul Grimmer. What's up, Paul? Paul says, we listed an Affliction shirt. I love Affliction shirts.
Affliction goes. Affliction sells well.
So Paul listed it on eBay for 30 days, Buy it now, 27. Well, it didn't say buy it. I'm assuming it's buy it now.
Yep.
$27.95 on eBay. And then he listed the same shirt on Poshmark, and it sold for $45 in 6 days.
Boom.
That's how it goes. And Affliction does really well on Poshmark.
That's crazy.
I had a pair of Affliction jeans. They sold in like a day.
Feel about it?
I just can't stand Affliction. To be
Talk to him.
I found that. I found the Affliction jeans.
I won't wear it. I don't like it, but I will sell it.
And I came home and I showed them to him, and they were like naturally like all torn up with like heavy like embroidery and like crazy looking jeans. And I'm like, oh, look what I found. And he's like, what is that? I'm like, Affliction. And he goes, Affliction. Like, oh, I don't like. I'm like, you have to take your personal feelings out of. He's starting to learn how to do that. Take your personal feelings out of that.
The stupidest things.
Ugly sells.
Look for rock revivals. Rock revivals are gold.
Whoa, yeah. But yeah, and he's like, I don't like Affliction. They sold. Now he's
now
like,
I'm an Affliction fan.
I love Affliction.
I love it. I won't wear it.
Hey, we got a couple cool comments. Solo Kepa is saying, hey guys, y'all are awesome.
Hey.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Nicole Culetti says, I like cash.
Ah, who doesn't?
Who doesn't like cash?
Cindy Hamilton is sticking her tongue out with these emojis. We've got Sarah Haveve. I don't know how to pronounce it. Sarah, I'm sorry. You guys are the best. You are the best.
You're the best, Sarah.
You.
Hey, we have 103 people watching live right now. If we hit 100 likes, we're going to give away, I'm giving away $25 cash. And I say if we hit 100 likes, we just give away the course.
All right, fine. 100 likes, we'll give you the course.
And if you already won the course, we'll give you your money back. So if you want to get the course now. You don't have to wait. But if you already won the course, you could still play. We'll refund your money back because we want you guys to take your game to the next level.
Speaking of winning the course, for all you guys, if you're watching now and you did win a course during our build up to the course launch, we're gonna get those codes out to you either today or tomorrow.
We had a launch
and you'll get your free courses. So there's a couple of you guys that have won a course. So stay tuned to your email for that. We'll get you those codes.
I want to know right now who wants to win a course right now. What do they have to say in the comments? What's one word they should say?
What do you think?
It means they want to win the course. What's a word? Any word.
Any word, Karen.
I don't know.
Okay. I don't know. There it is.
Say, I don't know. Just say I don't know in the comments, and let's see if anybody wants to win. So, guys, I know we're talking about this course right now. We're giving out a lot of value. We launched a free 6-day Poshmark workshop. So don't get twisted between the free 6-day Poshmark workshop. Sorry, I'm not trying to punch you in the face. So don't get mixed up. Awesome. The free 6-day workshop has a lot of value in it. And it's going to definitely help you to get going. But their main course that we're talking about right now dives into everything. It's all the nuts and bolts. It's in depth. It really, because, in a free workshop, there's only so much you could touch on for 10, 15-minute video.
Yeah,
But in order to learn about parties and following and what to buy, what to sell, photography, inventory.
What not to sell. I mean, everything. I mean, this course goes into every avenue of Poshmark.
Also, we're going to be updating the course as needed. Now, Poshmark, throughout the years, it's been around for a little over 5 years now. It has updated, just like any app and any website. They changed for their buyers and their sellers. So if there's ever an app update, I'm going to update the course. I'm also going to put it on the private Facebook group. Yep. If there's a different new feature, like they just had a newer feature come out, which we go over, I will train you guys on that as well. So the course is also going to be ever evolving.
It's a living, breathing course.
Evolving platform.
Well, I'll tell you right now, we got a lot of I don't knows in the comments. So I don't know. Nobody knows right now.
How many likes have we had, Steve?
Man, we are at 79
so
likes.
Close. 21 more.
Do you think, though? I don't know. Like, my audience is pretty powerful, but do you think they're powerful enough to get 20 more likes?
I think it can happen. I think it definitely can happen.
They're not only, guess what, guys? The winner, there's no two winners. There's one winner. Whoever wins is getting the course and $25 cash.
That's a $130 value.
Wow. And awesome. Just so you guys know, the course is 50% off for the next 7 days. And if you get the course through my link in this video, I'm giving away 101 killer clothing brands, 102 killer clothing brands, blazing profits, and my new guide, 101 killer ties, which should be done any day now. I've got to just put the bow on it and get it out. That's literally like,
we need to do it.
500. That's like $500 worth of value right there, just free. So now's your chance, guys. I think we're gonna get there. 90 likes.
90 likes. Look at that. 10 more to go. Come on, hit that like button.
Let's answer a couple more questions.
Yes.
Do Do you guys recommend having 2 separate accounts for male and female? This is a perfect question for you guys.
Yes, that's what we do. You definitely want to separate your closet out. That way you can target to men and target to women on 2 different closets, and you can have 2 different platforms. And it's definitely worthwhile to do that. It's going to take a little bit of why don't you tell them how to get that done?
You don't need to.
No, definitely not.
There are people that sell everything. They sell the women's, they sell the men's, they sell the kids. Here, kids, first of all, do not shop for themselves. The parents shop for them. So you're not really targeting kids. When you're talking about like the men and women, we do have separate closets because as from a men's perspective, if they come into my closet and pink flamingo BTQ, first of all, the first word is pink. Who's going to stick around and scroll?
And then there's a couple of dresses at the top of the closet.
Skirts and
hey, guys wear a lot of pink nowadays. It is actually trending.
Yes, but the guys wear a lot of dresses nowadays.
Yes.
That's the question.
So if the first couple items in the top of my closet are, skirts and, women's clothes, what guy is going to like hang around in this pink closet? But they open up his closet, which is a posh penguin.
Penguin.
They're always in tuxedos. You get it, right? He's like a wood background, very like masculine.
Yep.
It's all men's clothes. Like they're actually going to do window shopping in it because it's catered to.
You'll have a better chance of having them look through your whole closet if you just differentiate the closets and separate them out between men and women because they're going to look through everything. They're not going to stop and go away and go to somewhere else.
We have sold bundles between both of our closets. In each of our closets, I have a little banner saying like, hey, check out my husband's closet, because women shop for their men and vice versa, or their maybe teenage sons or whatever, and so I say, hey, if you're interested in anything from my husband's closet, let me know. I will make a bundle for you in a separate listing and give you the same bundle discount. So we've done that a few times.
Yeah.
And it went both. He has the same thing in his closet too, and
it goes both ways too. Yeah.
And he's like, someone's asking about some skirt or something, and I'm like, okay. And then we handle this, so we have generated sales between both closets in a bundle. So
very cool.
Yeah.
We've got a question coming in from Resale Remedy. And we're going to let Jay handle some customer support right now. Because if you guys do check out the course, we have like a live chat functionality. So it looks like we got somebody live chatting right now. So Jay, you handle that. But Karen, let me ask you a question. How do returns work for Poshmark? I was going to say Poshing for Profits. 30 days.
Awesome.
How do returns work for Poshmark versus eBay? Does buyer pay or seller?
Okay, so first of all, Poshmark's return policy is very minimal. You cannot return because it doesn't fit or you don't like it.
Really?
There's very, very few things that you can return for. First, authenticity. Like if it's fake, you can, Poshmark gets involved in it because that's just against the law. If it's misrepresented, like, you send them a size 27, but you listed it as a 25. Or if it's damaged and you didn't state it. Anything like that, a return is acceptable. Or if pretty much damage or misrepresenting the item. So in that case, Poshmark will approve the case for the return, and Poshmark will email the label to the buyer who has your item and sends it back to you. You don't pay for the shipping. It never gets paid. They just send it back, and your funds get transferred back to the person that had returned it once you get it. So that's the other thing that's a little bit different with Poshmark's earnings too. They get held in limbo until your buyer gets the item. They have 3 days to inspect it. If they get it on day one and they're like, I like it, it's great, they accept it, your money is released to you. If they don't, they have 3 days and then it times out and your money is released to you. So they have that 3 days to say it's broken, doesn't whatever, and try to return it. But after that 3 days, oh, well, the money's yours and there's nothing that buyer can do anything about. So the returns are very simple. I rarely have
even with the return policy, it has to be so specific.
Very specific.
It's like if you didn't disclose something in your listing, like damage or something like that, you'll get a return. But if they can't return it just because the item doesn't fit them and they thought it would. There's no returns for that. So it's not like eBay where they can just have a liberal return policy and everything just can get shipped back to you for any reason. It has to be very item specific, like you didn't disclose damage.
You should put measurements.
Measurements, right?
This isn't just for Poshmark, but you put measurements in your description, and then if they say, "Hey, this doesn't fit like a size, whatever," be like, "Well, I did include the measurements, and Poshmark will have your back on it." I have only lost one case. That's what they're called when they open a case against you, and lost one case, and it was kind of like a tie. Like they just sent it back to me, and no harm, no foul. I was like, whatever. We're all human. We can miss something. We can miss a stain.
Sure, it happens.
We can miss a hole in something, but just try be honest in your description. Say if there's a tiny bit of damage, take a photo of it, list it in there, say this is what it is. And don't try to like deceive the person, because then they're going to get their item and be like,
and then you will get a return. Yeah.
And if you have way too many returns coming in, I've never had it happen, but I can imagine Poshmark's going to step in and do something about it. Just like any website will. Of course they will. So it rarely happens, but yeah.
Jay, let me ask you a question, Jay, over there, man. What advice would you give to somebody who's watching right now and they see the title $100 a day selling on Poshmark, which you guys have been able to accomplish and typically more than that. Yeah. I know you guys have been growing rapidly.
Yeah.
So you've been planning on doubling your sales over this next year.
Yep.
But what advice would you give to somebody who's watching and they're like, okay, I want to make $100 a day on Poshmark. I'm ready. But I'm just so there's so many things I have to do. I don't understand parties, followers. Is it a mindset? Is it just take action? What advice do you give that person? They're watching right now. They want to change.
First of all, stay positive. Always be learning. The best key to this is very simple. 3 simple words: source, list, share. That's all you got to do. Get the product, list the product, and start sharing the product. You're going to grow followers. You're going to grow exposure.
You're your biggest fan.
Exactly. You're your biggest fan. Self-shares are key. Share your closet as much as possible. Go through and share every item to all your followers. Go through, make sure you're sharing at those parties. And
when do we share? Think about it.
We share 10 o'clock in the morning. We share it, and we're on the East Coast.
Because we think West Coast time.
Yeah, 10 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and 10 o'clock.
It takes me about 15 minutes to share my entire closet.
Takes
it's
me
not like
takes me about the same
people
time,
think we're sitting on our tablets going crazy.
No, we're not constantly on the phones and tablets.
You can do
I've been hanging out with them. They're TV. They're not glued to their phone.
You can do it while you're watching TV.
Yeah, while you're watching TV.
While you're on the Netflix.
You can do it on the treadmill. You have your little iPad on the treadmill. You start sharing your closet.
Done it on the treadmill.
Take your iPad to the gym. You'll get a ton of sharing done.
You could definitely work it into your life, though. Yeah.
Hey, we got to answer this question from my girl, Clear and Clutter for Clarity.
Yes.
How often do you share your items or share your store?
4 times a day.
Yeah, about 4 times a day. On busy days, like today is considered a busy day.
15 minutes each time.
Yeah, it takes about 15 minutes. It could take me a tiny bit longer should I have any interaction going on while I'm doing it, like comments or, ooh, what's this material? Or, weird questions like that. But it might take me up to 20 minutes. I have more items than Jay has right now. You can get yours done in almost 10, right?
Yeah, no, still 10, 15 about.
He refuses to use the iPad. He just uses his little phone for some reason. You can use the app
or
the computer. The
I do have an iPad, but I prefer my phone. It's easier to hold in my hands. I don't like
a lot of people
older iPad that's kind of heavy, so I like to do it on my phone. It's a little smaller.
With the computer, you just click with the mouse and click the little share button. It's very simple.
Yep.
But yeah, it doesn't take all too long, and it's about 4 times a day, except for busy days. Today's a busy day. We're here with Steve, hanging out.
We're hanging.
We're hanging and chilling.
So we already shared once. We already did our share before we even got here. We're probably going to do 2 more by the end of the day, throughout the day. So 3 minimum.
Cool. Very, very cool.
I mean, even let's look at it this way. If you can't share 4 times a day, I know a lot of you guys are working, you're doing Poshmark part-time. Don't worry about it during the day. The most exposure you're going to get for your items are at the 7 o'clock party, which is 4 o'clock on the West Coast, or the 10 o'clock party on the East Coast.
And right around those hours.
Yeah, so sharing around 7 and around 10 going to get you a ton of exposure, and it's just perfect for you part-timers out there that are looking to increase your income.
Hey guys, we have 99 likes.
One more to go. Who's not liking this video? Come on,
who's gonna be the 100th like? That's what I want to know.
You can't tell. I was gonna say whoever likes the video next gets the course, but we can't tell that. So
we'll see who's telling the truth. Who is the 100th like? One more like, guys, and we're giving away their brand new Poshmark course, guys. Full course, 35 plus videos.
Hey, Steve, are you throwing in the bonuses too? You throw it in the killer clothing and the
yeah. So I will throw that in.
There you go.
For the winner. So just for the winner, I'll throw that in as well. But if you guys do buy the course through the link in the description, you're getting 101 killer clothing brands, 102 Blazing Profits, my 111. Holy mackerel! You guys went crazy.
You did it.
You guys were.
Karen,
yes.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't want to hurt your feelings, but you kind of screwed up with the first, like, what word should you pick? I'm putting it back on you again. Oh. We are going to choose a winner in the comments. They have to say one word.
Flamingo.
Flamingo.
Hey, good one. That was a good one. See, that's a good husband. You come in, you save her. You knew the pressure.
I was going to say that, but he knows.
No, she was going to be like, everybody say, I don't know. I'm just kidding.
That's not a
so,
Poshmark
in order to win the free course right now, type Flamingo, and whoever wins, I'm throwing in $25 cash money.
25 cash money. He'll come to your house and deliver it personally.
And I'm going to list
all in singles.
And I'm going to list 25 of your items. No, just kidding.
How do you want that broken up?
Okay, guys. So we are going to pick a winner right now. You can type Flamingo as many times as you want. You're going to get the course. You're going to get 25 buckaroos, okay? And if you already purchased the course, we'll give you a refund, right? Yes. We'll give it to you. We'll just do it. We'll hit that button, and that money will go back
right back into your account. No questions asked.
All right, so we need to do some type of like a drum roll or something, and I'm going to go through and pick a winner. 10, 9, 8,
I'm done.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Boom.
I took a screenshot because it's moving so fast. Now I have to go in there and see
we got one
where the screenshot is, somewhere hidden. So talk for a second while I find this screenshot.
Karen?
Don't you guys think there should be a flamingo emoji? I know some of you guys have been looking for it. I saw all these flamingos. I saw all these other emojis attached to it. There is no flamingo emoji. What does iOS have against the flamingo?
I don't know.
Okay,
but there's
guys.
like 2 different dragons. I don't get that.
I'm in a tough dilemma right now.
I'm gonna
the screenshot took 2 of them. Okay, and they're in a row. So there's 1 and 2. So there's one name.
Cage match.
There's a cage match that's going on right now, okay? What we're going to do is you guys are going to choose who the winner is. You're going to either type 1 or 2 in the comments, and I'm going to choose either the first one or the second one, because this screenshot, you can see, you can verify there are 2 names. 2. Don't say the names, but there's literally 2 names here. And these are 2 people who have been interacting. She's been in there quite a bit. This one, they're both in there.
Yeah.
I see them.
All right.
1 or 2. And I need you guys to take a look and wow, there's a lot.
Someone just said 1 or 2. You canceled yourself out.
What would you say?
A lot of ones.
What number do you like more, Jay?
I like the deuce.
You like deuce?
Deuce is wild, baby.
What do you like more?
I like 1.
Oh, there's another cage match. Cage match. So I'm seeing a lot of ones coming in. I'm seeing a lot of ones coming in.
Overruled. I guess the ones win it.
Yeah.
Let's give it to the 1. The winner is, and I am going to show you guys this. I don't know if you guys could see it or not, but you can see.
No, it's not showing it. There it goes.
Yeah, you can kind of see the avatar. The winner is Candy Britland.
Come on down.
Candy.
Come on down. So what did they get?
You are the next contestant.
They got Poshmark for profits on us. They got $25 cash. They got 101 killer clothing brands.
Yeah.
What they get? 102
killer clothing brands. Blazing Profits.
Blazing Profits. The tie book, which is coming out soon.
Yeah, I'll send that to you when it goes live. So send an email to what's your email? What's your best email they can send it?
thriftyflamingo@gmail.
Yep. So thethriftyflamingo@gmail.
And they got to screenshot their name, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Screenshot their name from the inside so we know it's you. And that's cool. She said, did you say Candy? I had to answer my door. Candy, yes, you won.
Yes, you won.
You are the winner, Candy.
Holy mackerel. Now, I got a question for you. Can I play telephone? You can say yes or no, because I don't know if I'm allowed to do this.
Okay.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can hear me? I'm a horrible whisperer.
I can hear you.
And he has bad hearing. volunteering. Yes.
I need you guys to chat while I set this up behind the scenes. We have something really exciting we're going to do. I can't believe we're doing this.
So, that's the whole point of the telephone game, when someone whispers in your ear and then you whisper it, but it's never what the other person hears because it gets lost. So I'm not even really sure.
Oh, wait, I got to play the telephone game again.
Happened.
Okay. Did you hear me?
Okay, that's fine.
We will give another course to someone who heard what I said.
I want a free course.
Oh my goodness, you did.
All right, so let's see if there's any more questions coming.
Hey, if you guys haven't subscribed to the Thrifty Flamingo on YouTube yet, check our channel out. It's all about Poshmark, and we go into great detail on everything. So jump over there. Karen does a great job on the video content. I'm finally on there as well. So for the past year, she's been handling YouTube by herself, and she's been doing a killer job creating this content for you. Now we're both tag teaming it, and it's going well.
And I'm so
check us out.
happy that you're there.
I'm having a lot of fun with it. I'm having a lot of fun with it.
I'm so happy. Yeah, it's really changed everything. We're a great team.
Yeah, I'm having so much fun on YouTube. So
I got mushy for a second. I'm gonna stop that now.
So I want to know right now who here has already invested in Poshing for Profits, which is their brand new course that just launched today. I want to know in the comments who here is what's a nickname that we could give them?
Posh Pros. I don't know.
What was that thing you said in the free workshop? Zero to hero.
Zero to hero. Poshmark Zero to Poshmark Hero.
So I want to know who's planning on getting the Poshmark course, who's already
we should think
in
of a
the
little
program.
Name for our
you should.
Poshistas, that's what they are.
So the link is in the description if you guys are interested in Poshmark.
Yep.
If you guys are interested in taking it to the next level. I mean, their course is step by step. Of course, go through the free workshop as well. But if you're looking for some additional help, check out the program. I'm telling you guys, it's really freaking good. There's a lot of awesome content in there.
We put everything in there for you guys.
Kathy Weiss says, I'm buying it now.
Yay, Kathy.
All right. Thank you, Kathy. I hope you're going to get so much out of this course. You're not going to regret it.
Talk about the Facebook group that comes along with the
course. The Facebook group is great. Go for it, man.
So it's a closed group just for members of Poshing for Profits, where we can all interact with one another, support each other. If there's ever any questions, me and Jay are going to be on it multiple times a day, helping guide you. If for any questions, we're also going to have I've just decided this earlier, like a weekly support,
we're going to post topics for you guys to engage in and get engagement throughout the group. And it's going to be a lot of fun.
Anything from do I have this item priced right? Or how's my description?
Yep.
Can you take a look? Because we can all grow together and we can all help and help everyone succeed. And it's a place for open comments and no ever thought of anything negative coming out.
And either me or Karen will definitely be in that group at least 4 times every day. So not one time, 4 times at least every day we'll be in there throughout the day, answering your questions, getting back to you guys, commenting with you, and
even other community members too. Some people may have a little bit more experience with Poshmark too, or just know an answer. It could be anything, So it's really something that there's plenty of groups on Facebook, but this is just for Poshing for Profit.
Just
so
for
it's
Poshing
very
for Profit.
exclusive.
Super cool. And this week, for the next 7 days, the course is 50% off. So you don't need a coupon code or anything. People are asking. It's literally 50% off. We're doing a special to the Rake and Profit audience, to her audience. And then after the launch, after the 7 days, if you guys check out the site, link below, you'll see the price is going up. It's going to double at least. So now's your chance if you want to get in. It's been fun hanging out with you all. That's what this channel is about, is serving you, helping you guys to accomplish your goals. And whether it's eBay, Amazon, Poshmark, Craigslist, or YouTube, or whatever it is, I'm here personally to help you guys. That's my goal. And I know these guys are, they love serving and helping and giving. And we're just so grateful for you guys. So thank you so much. If you guys want to learn more about Poshing for Profits, check the link below. If you go through that link,
check that link.
And send me an email at rakeandprofit@gmail.com. You're going to get 4 of the bonuses listed below. Again, all these bonuses and this 50% off of the course. This is only for you guys at Rake and Profit, or if you're going through the Thrifty Flamingo, this 50% off sale is going to be gone. So if you're watching this sometime in the month's future of the YouTube universe.
The YouTube-averse.
All these bonuses and the price, it's going to be completely different. So we apologize for that, but we're just trying to hook up the loyal fans right now, like you guys. So Mimi saying thank you so much for all the information. Danny saying thank you.
You're very welcome, guys. Hey, one more thing too, Candy, whoever you won the course, don't forget, email us at thethriftyflamingo@gmail.com. We'll get you that course out to you.
Cool. Awesome, guys. Well, appreciate you watching. Have a great day.
Bye, guys.
And,
Later, guys.
We'll see you guys. Go subscribe to Thrifty Flamingo. We'll be going live over there.
We will be going live over there shortly.
See ya.